Welcome everyone to Lugano. It's an honor to have so many people again here with us. Decentralized Lugano is the 5th year that we are organizing this. And first of all, I have to thank everyone that is part of the organization, of course, and also the different financial contribution that we get. So, of course, Scytale Digital, Polkadot, BIL Suisse, Acrest also, and at the end also BIL Group, which I represent. And I had actually prepared a few slides about our bank, but I decided not to do it because we are not important today. Every guest speaker who will share their knowledge, all their skills that they have, I think is going to be much more important. And again, we were able to bring on stage very valuable, skilled entrepreneurs, developers, investors, and this is an honor that we can have everyone here in Lugano and that everyone is also coming from far away. We have people from Ticino, of course, but we have people coming from everywhere around the world, from all the continents, and this has been happening for the last 5 years. So it's a milestone that we were able to do this again this way. I just want to add a few details. Years ago, if you remember, in Lugano, there was a project that started, was called Plan B, that happened in 2022. That was the city of Lugano, together with Tether, Polygon at that time. And a few months later, we had Decentralized Lugano, but I didn't know about Plan B. And one of the architects, together with the city and everyone, that was involved in that and also was instrumental to use and to raise capital in the digital asset exchange. Paolo Bortorin, who is in the back, he was involved in developing this project together with the Swiss National Bank. So really, I mean, highest level from a regulatory point of view, the city raised 500 million Swisses through fixed income, so by using digital exchanges. So I think this is very interesting. And he brought the Swiss National representative, an alternative member of the board of the Swiss National Bank here on stage for 2 years in a row. So what I want to say with that is that in January, he decided to join BIL Group to come and work with us. So first of all, an applause for Paolo to join us. The only reason that I'm saying that is simply that the world is continue to evolve, and also we as a bank try to keep pace with what is happening. Of course, digital assets right now are not in the best bull market, okay, we know that. But what is extremely important, and this is for me the most important aspect, is that thanks to all this evolution that we had and the participation we had over the last 5 years, I met so many skilled IT entrepreneurs that are from the next level. And when we talk about next level, we know exactly what AI is doing in this world, and we know exactly what is happening, that we are in a digital revolution. And some of these people and some of these persons who made a PhD in 1990s in AI, they are still present here with us, and they're also going to share a lot of information with us from their skills that they have. But what at the end, what is important is that we are next to digital assets that we have very successful entrepreneurs and companies joining the event, and companies that do $1 billion in revenue, 7 billion in revenue, so real companies also from the traditional finance. And we're mixing everything together because it's a path that we're going through, and there will be a lot of evolution in this, and we are proud that we can have so many people and so many next level entrepreneurs that share their vision and their knowledge with us, and this is, I think, very important. I hope you're going to enjoy today the full day. Mark.
Thank you very much, Sascha. Thank you. Good morning, buongiorno, schönen guten Morgen, Gunaiden, marhaba. I don't know if I missed anything from the people here. I don't think so. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Well, yeah, bon job. If there's any. Welcome. So for me, thanks to the sponsors, which Sascha did a very good job, I would especially like to thank Christoph and Sascha because this is their thing. They put this together and they work so hard to make an amazing event. This is the 5th year, and each one has been progressively better as we iterate and keep going. And I'm really excited for the program today. And it's I think the best that we've ever had. And if you scan the QR code on the back of your name tag, you'll have the agenda for today. I'm very excited for every one of them. I want to say, to sort of address the elephant in the room, we started as a blockchain venture fund, and our most recent fund is started at a time when the market was higher than it is now. And as a result, our performance is not as exciting as we hoped it would be at this point, 4 years into it. Nevertheless, we still have time, and there are a lot of parallels with .com. And for those of us old enough to remember .com, all the excitement, all of the hype, all of the speculation in ideas that were still experimental, very much like blockchain. The .com bubble was $5 trillion. I think blockchain got up to 2 trillion and lost half of that, and now is recovering. But now that the critical mass is there, the infrastructure is there, a lot of ideas have been tried and iterated. We're at a point now where there are real businesses being built, and we'll hear from some today, that have real revenue and very high potential. So we're going into that from here. So hopefully next year, there'll be a much better mood. And I just want to say, for those that don't know, I live in Dubai. And last year, my family was here together with me because it was my daughter's birthday. And it was really, really wonderful. This year, things are a little bit different. So my family is there now. It's peaceful for now. But you get a very different perspective on life when there are interceptor missiles exploding over your head. And so Ricardo, who's right here, I was on the phone with him. He was in Panama. He used to work at BIL Suisse, which is how I know him. And we were just talking, and I heard a boom. I said, "Oh, what's that?" And I looked up, and there was a small cloud. And then we kept talking. There was another boom. And another cloud. It's like, wow, they really went after Dubai, which is supposedly not even part of this. And so what's the point of that? It's just to mention that, yes, this is about investing. It's a bank, it's a fund, it's a broker, and Polkadot, which is an infrastructure. But the reason that we're here is because we really believe in the mission of improving the human situation. And it doesn't happen all by itself. I think blockchain is one of the important technologies that does empower the individual, helps them keep their rights by the code, by what's happening. It will also be very, very important, as we'll hear later, for AI and keeping it honest and accountable in a way that is very hard under the current circumstance. And that's the main reason why we're doing this, and also to be profitable. And so, yeah, so it's been disruptive personally for us. There's some other friends that live in Dubai that are also here, and also Abu Dhabi, who are also here right now. Things will get normal and will get better. And almost every year, but certainly every decade for the last hundreds of years and probably thousands, life has gotten better for us. And so next year will be better than this year. And going into with that mindset, I'd like to everybody just sort of feel that for the program as we go along. And so with that, I will hand over to Andre, who is the global CEO of BIL Suisse.